Hey guys, it's Jonathan Wyatt, and I'm about to ride Smugglers Run at Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios. Alrighty, so I'm here with my friend Emily.
Hey guys.
Hey, and we are going to like this cast preview for Smugglers Run, I think is what it's called. It's like a new ride at Galaxy's Edge. We don't really know.
No idea, actually.
If you're one of the like 2 people who don't know what Galaxy's Edge is, it's basically like a new like Star Wars land that's supposed to be like super immersive and stuff, coming to Hollywood Studios. It's supposed to open, I think, next month, August
29th?
Woo, she knew! Okay, August 29th, maybe, possibly, we don't know. If that's wrong, I'll put the opening date right here. But we have like actual cast previews that we're gonna be going to next month. I think I'm going on August 7th. But today I found out that they're doing kind of like a surprise little like preview for just Smugglers Run, I think is what the ride is called. I think you ride like the Millennium Falcon.
Wow, we know so much.
I don't know. So I think that's what it is. There's a tram. Thank you. Be loud, it's fine. We won't actually be able to film like in the land because it's still just like in cast previews and stuff, but I'm just gonna kind of, I guess, give a review if I do get to ride it. I thought it might be a fun little thing for anybody who is super excited about this land. Emily,
yeah.
What do you know about Star Wars?
That there's the First Order and the Resistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one's the good guys and which one's the bad guys?
Now that's what always messes me up.
I don't know either.
I think the First Order is the bad guys and the Resistance is the good guys because they're resisting like the bad guys.
Yes, and the March of the First Order is
yes.
the... Okay, yeah.
Bad guys. Yeah.
So we're Star Wars geniuses, actually. I guess we know everything there is to know.
We do, yeah.
Basically. That's the extent of our knowledge.
And that's it. That's all Star Wars.
I don't know about you, I never really watched Star Wars growing up. I was more into like the Disney princess movies. Like I love like The Little Mermaid and like Beauty and the Beast and stuff.
Yep.
I was never into Star Wars, but it's a new land and it's fun and it's gonna be a good time. I was gonna film the entrance to Hollywood Studios of us like walking in and there, but there's like all this construction, so I can't really film it that well. I guess they're working on the parking lot at Hollywood Studios, beautifying Disney World. I support. I'm about it. All right, so we just left Batuu. That's the place.
We hopped on an airplane.
We hopped on a spaceship.
We just got back to Earth.
I'm Buzz Lightyear. All right, so we just left Galaxy's Edge. I was gonna film kind of like our little like review in the park, but it started raining, as you can tell by our like wet hair. And yeah, it's deformed. She lost some volume. It's fine. But yeah, so we decided to come back to the apartment and just film here and just kind of talk about it. I really loved it. Did you?
I really liked it. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, so it didn't mean as much to me as I think it would other people, but I definitely thought it was really cool.
Yeah, like I really loved like the theming. I didn't know if we were gonna be able to like actually go into the land or if we were just gonna be like, just go straight into like the ride or whatever, but we actually got to go like through the land. The whole place like wasn't completely open, but we got to go to like kind of like the main part of it, and it was so cool. It really did kind of feel like I was on like an alien planet. None of the like food was open or like the merchandise or anything. We just kind of got to just like see the land itself and just kind of go straight to the ride. But I thought the land looked super cool. We actually ran into one of our friends there who is actually going to be working there, and he just kind of told us about like the storyline they had created for the land. It's kind of cool because the like planet that it's supposed to be like a planet called Batuu, and the planet isn't really in any of like the movies or the books or anything. It was kind of like created for this land. So it was actually really cool because it's almost kind of like you're creating your own Star Wars like movie, because it wasn't really based on any of like the specific movies. It was kind of like you were in like a place kind of taken out of Star Wars, but also like the Star Wars characters were in it and stuff. And it was really cool. I'll probably talk a little bit more about all of that whenever I actually am able to go into like the full land and everything during my cast preview, which is coming up soon. But today really all we got to do was the ride, and I really loved it. We rode it twice.
Yeah.
The first time we were both well, they have 3 different like positions that you can be. The pilot, engineer,
and the gunner.
And the shooter. Gunner, okay. And the gunner.
He didn't get to do the gunner, so he didn't know.
Yikes. Yeah, okay. It was the pilot, the engineer, and the gunner. We both were the pilot. Like the first time we rode it, we both got to be the pilot because there's a right of all of them and like a left one of all of them. And I was the right one, so I was like controlling like the thing going like up and down. And then...
And I was the left one, so I steered us basically. I went left
side to side. Yeah. And it was really cool because it was like we were like actually like driving the spaceship. Like we were like driving the Millennium Falcon.
Falcon. Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon. Sorry, okay. It was really cool because it was like you were actually driving the Millennium Falcon, and so we were actually like controlling the screen. It looked like if I moved the thing like up, we actually went up. If I moved it down, like we actually went down. She was like actually steering us. And then if you like would crash into anything, the engineer would have to press buttons, which that's what I did the second time through. Was I was the engineer, and you would have to like press specific buttons to like fix whatever had gone wrong, which I thought was really cool because every time that you kind of felt the ship like crash, you actually, like I actually was in control of like pressing specific buttons to actually fix whatever had like been broken by the crash. So it felt really cool. It was a little distracting because the buttons are like on this side and the screen where everything is going on is like in front of you. Yeah. So I was having to like press these buttons and then like look and try to like focus on like what was going on. So it was a little distracting, but it was also fun. I definitely did prefer the pilot though, because you were actually like, what you did specifically showed up on the screen like you were driving. It was kind of like a video game. And then you were the...
I was the gunner the second time. So I, first time I was left pilot, so I steered us, but like it legit like steers you. And I was steering it, but I wasn't understanding what it wanted me to do. So like I was like steering it, but I wasn't actually like trying, I guess. So we kind of like crashed into
a lot. We were not the best pilots.
It's not the best pilot because like legit you do control like where it goes. And then the second time I was the gunner, and so that's just where you shoot like the missiles. And like he was saying, it was really fun because you just are shooting at things, but like your buttons are right here. I was on the left side. So like my buttons are here, but the screen is in front of me, so I was just like this, like
hello.
Just like shooting, but I was looking at the screen, so my arm kind of got tired. But like
it was like a weird angle.
It was a weird angle because you're facing forward and you're kind of sitting like this, but then you're like this, and you kind of like turn. It was kind of weird, but I definitely liked the gunner as well, but it was hard to see like what you were shooting, so I kind of was just hoping that I got things. And then at the very end, it told me like all my kills.
Did it really?
It did. I think I got like 14 or something, but it does like kind of like video game like statistics, and like it'll rate you and give you like an accuracy.
Yeah, it has like a score or whatever, and then you get credits. Yeah, I think that's what they were called. Like you get a certain number of like credits depending on like how well you do, and I don't know what those do, but you get them, so that's really cool. It was also really cool. Oh, also the first time we rode it, it was like the same storyline both times, but the second time we rode it, it was longer. Because, did you not notice?
No.
Okay, well, the second time we rode it, it was longer because, and our friend Josh, who like actually works in the land, like told us that that was like an option. Apparently if the line is moving slowly or something, they have like an option to extend it, and they did extend it the second time. Whenever we went to like hyperspace the second like time through, we ended up in like this like comet area, and we had to like shoot some comets. You were shooting the comets. I don't know why you don't remember shooting comets. She was shooting like or asteroids or whatever.
It's like a really complicated story, so I think I had a really hard time just keeping up with what was going on.
It was kind of complicated because you're like chasing after this like train, and you're trying to shoot the train to get something.
But I thought the train, at first, I thought the train was a bad guy. I thought it was like a snake, and that was a bad guy, and that's why I wasn't following it, because I was like, oh my god, no, like we need to stay away from it. I had no idea that like...
You were supposed to chase after it because you were trying to get something from it. Yeah. I don't know what it was, like a big blue thing. I don't know. They probably told us, but we just weren't really paying attention because we were just like, this is fun.
So like overwhelmed.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was, but it was super, super fun. It was honestly kind of like a video game. Yeah, I thought the ride was super cool. They do have another ride that's opening in December called Rise of the Resistance?
Yeah.
Something, is that right?
Rise of the Resistance, something like that. This one, today we did Smugglers Run.
Smugglers Run, yeah. You're driving the Millennium Falcon. Falcon. Rise of the Resistance is gonna come in December though. I don't really know much about that, but we only rode the one ride. But yeah, I actually really, really loved it. And I'm looking forward to going to the cast preview and getting to try some of the food and stuff. And then I'll make another video just like reviewing the food. I don't think I'm gonna be able to film in the land because it is still kind of like a cast preview. But I will like talk about the food and things that I did and a little bit more because they'll have more things open. So yeah, do you have anything else to say?
I think we're good.
Yeah, okay. If you like this video, make sure to give it. If you like this video, hey,
rewind.
Wait. Hey, we did it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can be notified every single time I post. And make sure to follow all of my social media accounts, which will be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, we should do like the sign off, like they did. They have like the language. They have their language. They have like a special language in Galaxy's Edge, and it's like, may the spires keep you. I don't know why I did Wengapo. I want to keep doing Wengapo.
And you.
And you.
You say, may this be like, may the spires keep you, and I'll go. And you.
May the spires keep you. Okay. And then they had another one that was like
Bright sun.
Bright sun.
Like the way to say hi, they'd be like bright suns, and I was like,
I don't know.
Suns?
I think it was like
hi.
Go well. Like I don't know.
Just
it was like a
like,
greeting.
Bright sun.
Oh, and you.
And they would say that, they'd be like, may the spires keep you, and I go, and you. It's our friend Josh. That's what he said to them, and I was like, oh my god, like he knows.
Do it.
He was like so cool about it, and I was just like, and you. No, somebody said to me, they're like, something with the spires, but it wasn't may the spires keep you. It was like, what else did they say?
Oh, go with the spires.
Go with the spires, and I was
but
like,
the spires
and
go
you.
with you, or
something. I said and
something.
you, and it did not work.
We don't know.
I was like.
So, make sure to subscribe and all the things that I said before. May the spires keep you.
Bright sun.